Hey Plant Pals, Mike the Kitty Gardener, and today's video is a look at some of the things I'm preserving from my garden. I had a couple of the more of the Tigger melons, not a fan, but I'm gonna chop them up, save the seeds just in case somebody wants seeds, and then I'm going to put them out for the birds and the squirrels, which is funny because they won't eat it. And I'm just curious to see if like I can get them to eat the tiger melon. And I'll try a little slice because there's a couple of different stages of ripeness. I'll try a little slice before I set them out to see if maybe my opinion has changed, but I doubt it. But I'm trying to this year preserve and cure and can. I'm trying to, you know, keep my harvests. So this is the cowpeas. There's a bag of the cowpeas that I've saved. So I'm pretty happy about that. And here is I had 2 ears of corn that I was dehydrating in the organza bags, and I successfully dehydrated corn. I'll just combine them together because it's the same variety corn into one bag. But that's a lot of corn. This is just 2 ears of corn. So basically, I planted, I believe, eight, 8 or 10 uh, uh, seeds, corn seeds, in the spring, and this is the return I got from just two, and I've eaten like 12. I got about 12 ears of corn off of those stalks, so it was a great return on my investment and time. So I'll definitely be doing that again next spring. So that's really cool to know that I can save my harvest like that. And so this is the smallest of my Georgia candy roasters, and I'm going to cut into it, and you have to cure. You have to let them sit out and cure for like a week or so, and even longer. These will supposedly last up to a year, but that's really cool. So I'm gonna give it a taste test because I've never tried this variety squash. I love kombucha squash, which to me tastes like sweet potato pie, without even this is raw. So I'm going to try this raw, and I'm going to try it cooked. So my wife is here to also be a taste test judge. So I've got my cutting board here, and so I'm going to cut into it. Which way do you think I should cut into it? You think I should cut it lengthwise so people can see?
The easiest way would be to cut it in half, right, and then lengthwise.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'll do that. Try to be careful, not lose any fingers. So I'm just going to snap it so I cut into it. So this is what it looks like inside. So we've got some seeds to save. I got my paper plate here. So I'm going to save the seeds. See how it smells. It smells good.
Smells real good.
Nice. So I'm going to definitely save the seeds. You want to grab me a spoon? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put my seeds on a plate here. Because, again, this was a very fun and prolific squash to grow. So I'm going to. So I don't want to cut into any seeds because I want to save all the seeds. I think it'll be okay. So this is fortunately for me, it's a very good knife. So here's what it looks like this way. So I've got a spoon here. So I'm going to save, and I'll clean all the stuff out of it after I do the taste test. Get the stuff off the seeds and then preserve the seeds. Because again, that's kind of like what this whole video is about. This is me finding ways to preserve the food that I grow. So I'm really concentrating on growing things like the Georgia Candy Roaster, which can supposedly last for nearly a year. So I'm getting all the white, pithy stuff off of it. Get down to the flesh. Here's some good ASMR for people who like that sort of thing. The sound of the scraping. Alright, so again, that's what it looks like. And then here's what it looks like after. So I'm going to cut a little slice. piece like this. Give a piece to my wife. This piece for me. So I'm gonna try it raw, just to see if it's good. It's not very sweet. I thought it would be sweeter. So maybe I didn't let this cure long enough. It's crunchy. Tastes kind of like carrot right now at this stage.
Yeah. It doesn't taste sweet potato like people were saying.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's more of a
Because the kombucha squash, kombucha is actually sweet.
I mean, this isn't bad.
No, like I said,
Nice.
it tastes like carrot to me.
Yeah.
Like kind of a mild carrot.
Right. There's a nice crunch to it.
Yeah.
I like that.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to after this, I'm gonna slice it up into slice like this again, and I'm just gonna. I have some keto-friendly brown sugar, and I'll just put a little butter in the pan and a little bit of keto, and maybe a little bit of my pepper powder that I made to give a little bit of kick, and I'll try it, see if it's good that way. Oops. All right, so I've got 4 of these bad boys. This was, like I said, this was my smallest one, and I'm going to keep curing the other ones. Right now it's September 10th, and I'm going to make pie out of these. At least one of them I'll make pie out of around the holidays, around Christmas, December. In December, so that should be plenty of time for it to cure. But yeah, so again, I got 4 giant Georgia candy roaster squashes out of 1 seed. So you can see that I'm getting, again, a good return on my investment in time. So, all right, I'm going to pause it for 1 second. I'm going to go grab the one little baby kaboka squash that I grew just to see what it looks like inside. Because me and my wife are having a debate whether it's a unripe Tigger melon, because the plant died on me. So, I don't know if it's because of the wild temperature swings, I don't know if it's a Tigger melon or a kaboka squash.
I say it's kabocha.
So we'll see when I cut into it. Be right back. Bye-bye. Magic. I just realized that. Well, I'm not even going to say.
What?
Look.
The green?
Yeah, what could you do with the green?
Green screen?
Magic. Anyway. Yeah, it's a seed I cut, so it's not worth the. It's out there for now. But anyway. So this is I didn't have very much luck. I had great luck again with the Georgia candy roaster squash, but I did not have luck at all with my kombucha squash. It looked like I was going to have like 10 of them,
yeah,
and then they just kind of died and fell off. But the pollinators were pollinating it, and so this is the one that we were arguing whether it's a unripened Tigger melon.
Yeah, it's a kabocha.
Yeah, we'll see. It's very, very tiny for a kombucha squash. And this right here is the buttercup squash. That was just a cutting from inside. So it didn't cost me anything. So I'm not really bummed about this because I only got 1, which is fine. And it's not even, I don't even think it's cured fine, but I don't think it's the right consistency or whatever. We'll see when I cut it open. So it's kind of a fun experiment just to see.
It doesn't look like the ones we normally get.
Yeah, the one we grew and the ones we normally get have more striping. But we'll see. So I'm just gonna cut a piece off of it. It's very hard. So this one should, if it's true to form, should have the orange. Okay, should have orange flesh like the Georgia candy roaster. And the reason why I like this squash is because to me, again, it looks like sweet potato, and it tastes like sweet potato, but it tastes sweet like the pie. So this one might not taste like that because, again, I don't think it's fully matured, but we'll see. So I'm gonna cut a piece off for my wife to taste. Do you want a little piece or?
That's good.
Okay. Cut a piece off for me. So.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like it's fully done. Very hard. It's supposed to be soft,
Oh, really? Okay.
but you taste the sweetness.
It still tastes sweet.
Yeah. Again, so very crunchy, but I think this would be good, very good cooked.
Yeah, it's sweet.
So this is way sweeter, even underdeveloped. This is sweeter than the Georgia Candy Roaster. So that's the buttercup squash. So now we're gonna take a look at the kombucha squash. Not kombucha. That's a drink.
Kabocha.
Whatever, nerd. So okay, so this one, yeah, this is. I don't think this one's developed properly. It's not the right size.
Yeah,
That's kind of sad because I really love this squash.
but it is a kabocha and not a ticker.
Yep. So you were right. This is kind of a sad little fella.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't smell like anything. Give it a try. Kind of bummer. But I'm still gonna cook it.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
still gonna eat it. Still gonna go in my belly. And we'll see. I'm gonna cut open and see if there's viable seeds in there.
It's a little soft.
Doesn't smell like. Again, it's not bad.
Not bad.
Again, at this stage, it tastes more like carrot. But it doesn't have that super sweet. Like the reason why I like the kombucha squash is that it tastes like sweet potato and pumpkin pie mixed together without even cooking. You could eat it raw and it tastes like that. It tastes like a pie without adding any sugar or sweetener. It tastes like that. But this one unfortunately didn't get to maturity, so I don't even know if there's any viable seeds in here. Let me look. I'll cut it in half. See if I can find a flat spot. Well, there's a few seeds in here, so maybe they'll be viable. We'll see. I mean, I got plenty of seeds for it already, but yeah, we'll see. I'll save them. They could be viable. I'll test them out. What I'll do is I'll put some in a cocoa core, in like a little Dixie cup, and then see if they germinate. If it germinates, then it's a viable seed, of course, which would be pretty cool. And I could try growing it inside of my my rack thing. I got so many things I want to try to grow on that rack. The poor rack, I got one. I need like 20 of them because I want to grow all the things. I want to grow some corn. I want to try to grow beans. I want to try to grow what's that? Bitter melon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things I want to try to grow, and I don't have enough racks or rooms to do it. So yeah, maybe in the future, somebody sponsor me. Buy me a new house. All right, so that was just a look at preserving some of the things that and this one's been sitting around for about 3 months because it was one of the first things to come out of my garden. I just pulled this. The candy roaster has been about a month curing, so maybe, like I said, maybe the ones that have been sitting around for 3 months will develop that sweetness, the sugar or whatever, and it'll be a much sweeter thing to eat. All right, so that was fun for us. Pretty cool. Again, I will definitely do it again. Definitely growing the candy roaster because, again, if it can actually sit in your house, I mean, this right here to here is like a good meal. You'd be full if you ate this to here, and even cooked to be, made yourself a little mash with some butter and microwaved it or whatever. I'm gonna try all kinds of different methods. You could boil it, fry it. This would make a good meal. This would make at least 2 meals for probably 2 people. And I've got ones that are 10 times the size of this. And if it lasts a year or so, that's awesome. All right. So any comments, questions, leave in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. Yay. Squash.